Hi, I'm Mary John Frank, a filmmaker and choreographer, and I'm taking a creative approach to talking about climate change through a virtual reality musical called From Sea to Rising Sea. This short VR film is a user-friendly call to action that gives viewers the opportunity to lessen their carbon emissions and make legit changes and pledges on the spot. We will harness the power of choreography, music, and live-action 360 filmmaking to transport viewers to beautiful water-based locations in order to carry our message. The film is inspired by Drawdown and other forward-thinking books on reversing climate change. While acknowledging the problem, my intention is to also entertain, delight, and activate audiences. Our cast includes a flock of brainy, bookish, synchronized swimmers, a marine biologist, and a protagonist asking questions about how she and we the viewer can lessen our carbon footprints. For some context, I've been working as a choreographer, director, and/or producer for the past 15 years. I've created content for companies like Disney, Google, New York City Ballet, and Condé Nast. My work has been featured on sites like Vogue.com, Teen Vogue, The New York Times, Nowness, Refinery 29, and more. More recently, my practice has expanded into making PSA and political call to action videos in collaboration with NGOs like the Center for Health and Gender Equity, the UN Foundation, and Planned Parenthood. In 2017, I was granted a very cool opportunity to create a VR film with an anti-bullying message that is now living in middle schools across the country. During this time, I fell in love with the 360 filmmaking process, the ability to take viewers to impossible locations or place them in the middle of an intimate conversation. I appreciate VR as an educational tool and have since thought a lot about what makes a VR film successful. I think this Toni Morrison quote applies to VR filmmaking too. I personally would like to spend more time in soothing underwater locations without a scuba tank. I would also love to take people into the center of a synchronized swimming formation. Most importantly, I want to give viewers the opportunity to witness a leading lady who is willing to adapt, learn, and talk about reversing climate change with various generations of characters, regardless of where they are from or for whom they voted. During this time of political divisiveness and confusion, one of the greatest motivators for me has been witnessing people I respect participating in activism. When I'm surrounded by this kind of collective action, I want to jump in too. I'm optimistic the visitors to the VR world I'm creating will be inspired to do at least one thing differently by the end of this short film. I'm currently experimenting with underwater VR filmmaking and stitching, 360 drone shots, exploring new ways to express and structure the traditional aqua musical and what we know synchronized swimming to be. I also want to up my game when it comes to sustainable and eco-friendly filmmaking, specifically being more mindful around our power sources, wardrobe, and leave no trace productions. We are hoping to shoot this short VR musical at the end of July and have budgeted for a 4 to 5 day shoot. My dream is to share this project with an online VR distributor, in schools, and at film festivals. For today, I'm looking for introductions to VR producers and line producers, and I would love to connect with potential partners and distributors like Samsung or Oculus. I'm also seeking to raise the final $90K to cover our time on set and post-production fees. I hope you will join me in my mission to inspire audiences to continue to evolve, adapt, and honor our planet. Climate change is happening now, and it isn't going away. Taking action and highlighting solutions through the important and timely medium of virtual reality is one of the best ways I can think of to have an impact. I'd like to leave you with some of the solutions we are focusing on in the project. Regardless of your interest in this particular VR experience, I hope you will continue your own personal commitment to help reverse climate change. Thank you so much for your time and to New Inc. for this opportunity.